So now let's move on. Let's talk about Beau DeMayo, fine ass, who is out here revealing that he has not been invited to the 2024 Emmys. Now, he did create X-Men 97. He worked on the first two seasons, so we already know the season one came and went. Season two is supposed to be, who knows when it's coming, but he did work out, I believe, the outline. I don't know if he did the scripts and all this other stuff. It probably says in the article, but he said that he worked extensively on the first two seasons, and for undisclosed reasons, because we still have no idea why he was fired, but he was fired from being on in X-Men 97, the creator. And he has since been replaced, all this other stuff, but he's saying that because, the Emmys is coming up next month. His invite seems to have gotten lost in the mail. DeMayo's invite got lost in the mail. So, Beau DeMayo, the official creator of the X-Men 97 reboot on Disney Plus, who was reportedly fired from the series just days before its premiere, has shared an update about where he stands with Marvel Animation, Marvel Studios, and the overall Walt Disney Company. Now, ever since the nominations for the 76th Primetime Emmy Awards were revealed and X-Men 97 was obviously nominated, fans have been flooding DeMayo with questions about whether or not he'll attend the ceremony to present the show. To those asking, Marvel Disney has not reached out to arrange my attendance. Oh wait, damn, I lost my spot. Hold on. To arrange my attendance to the Emmys for the show I created, hashtag X-Men 97, DeMayo wrote in a Twitter post. We shall see. My team has reached out. Shrug emoji. The initial Twitter post prompted even more questions from fans, and DeMayo took time to respond to a few of them. Twitter user @Ryan4MJ4Ever wrote, you absolutely should be going. You created or were a major part of the creation, one of the best shows of the year in any format. Game changer for animation, in my opinion. DeMayo replied, I created and produced it and was the entire creative point and leader on every aspect of stage and production. Another fan, Moon Prism Purr, wrote, or is it Moon Prism Power? Because it put PWRRR, wrote, wow, so how far did your work go till? Just season one or more? And DeMayo responded, I wrote and conceived all of season two, but can't speak on the state of things now. Now, for context, Marvel Animation has already picked a new showrunner to replace DeMayo, best known for his work on What If. Writer Matthew Chauncey has been hired not only to write the third season of X-Men 97, but also to revise the season 2 scripts previously completed by DeMayo. This is via deadline. Probably because he want to get some kind of credit on it, so he'll work with DeMayo's ideas, but probably come in and add a little seasoning to the situation. Even though DeMayo is a person of color, he want to add a little extra seasoning to it. Because then if I'm coming in as the showrunner of someone else's idea, I do want to have some kind of input, so I can see why they probably have him coming in and revise some things. So another fan had a rather shady response while resharing DeMayo's original Twitter post saying, no shade, but we weren't, at Marco Von Doom wrote. DeMayo replied, haha, you don't see my DMs? Interestingly, this Twitter user went from slightly shady to clearly thirsty right after getting a response from DeMayo. The entire first season, as you know, of X-Men is now streaming on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it already. But I am wondering, I am pretty curious as to why Beau is not a part of the show. We still haven't heard anything. Now, there's always been rumors floating around in regards of why Beau has been fired. There's some people that said that he had an OnlyFans page. I have seen his nudes. I don't know about his OnlyFans, but I have seen photos of him naked. They were sent to me. Shout out to the person who sent me those. And he got body. As you can see up in here, he definitely hits the gym a lot. Now, but there have been rumors of DeMayo being difficult to work with behind the scenes. And, that some people feel like he wasn't respectful to the stuff going on about the fact that, he wasn't respectful to the source material of shows he's worked on, such as The Witcher. And allegedly he was fired for being emotionally and physically abusive to the other writers. Let's also not forget his Twitter account was a dumpster fire where he debated with fans regarding Sunspot's skin color because, he is Afro-Brazilian. Some people felt like he didn't get the tone of the color of him right. that he was being a colorist. We've heard those stories. That he was extremely misogynistic about Emma Frost by blaming her for Cyclops' actions. I need to look deeper into the whole Cyclops Emma Frost situation because I was confused by that. But I remember like I saw like a big debate about it on Reddit. And according to Matt Ambrosio, who was a writer producer on The Witcher, he also referred to bottoms as disease receptacles. Oh damn! So that means you a top niece? He also called bisexuality a trope, and he likes to go out of his way to kill off gay characters despite being a homosexual himself. So, in so many ways, when you have a reputation in Hollywood for being problematic, in so many ways, I'm not surprised that, the Emmy elites haven't invited you to the Emmys or to any other place. I know he's worked on a bunch of other things. He was one of the writers on the Blade reboot. I don't know what happened with that. So many people came and went on that whole situation. But, in regards to that, it's just like, I don't know what to believe at this point. I really want to know what's the tea. Now tell me what's the tea. What's the tea? Now tell me what's the tea. I want to know the tea in regards to why he was fired. And maybe he had to sign an NDA over there at Disney, and who knows how long that NDA is going to last. But I'm sure, look, if anybody knows what the tea is, hit me up in the comments. Let me know. But maybe down the road, because he didn't answer the question when somebody put out there, like, why were you fired? And he's been asked this many a times. So maybe there's an NDA or something in place where he can't respond. He can't answer it. So I guess we got to respect that for now. But I'm sure down the road we will find out why he was fired. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Or you feel like, regardless of what happened, that Beau DeMayo should be invited to the Emmys? First of all, they've invited far worse people to a lot of these award shows and events and things based off of their reputation. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comments down below.